What's going on, guys? So today on this SHOKY third-party transforming... Did I say third-party? Third-party transforming box creature review. We're taking a look at something new from 52 Toys, and it is their BB-39 BEASTBOX Havok. And it's another in their dinosaurs line, because, you know, that's what they do. And he's kind of a pterodactyl, pteranodon type thing. I'm not entirely certain. But here is the box. Looks pretty good. Nice and blue. Got the nice big window up front. Nice little kind of half schematic colorized version of him right there. Looks good. 52 Toys logo down at the bottom. 5th anniversary BEASTBOX thing going on up there. You got Beast Mode, Box Mode. And then you've got different things here. And you've got nice drawing there. You can do different things. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, I see what they did there. Okay. So I have played with this just a little bit to figure out the transformation, and then when I couldn't, I actually just went ahead and relied on the instructions. I got close, though. There was a couple things that were really stuck, and I'll talk about it when we get there. You got all the warnings and info right here. You got the X2R team as the mechanical designer. You got the set pack, and then ages 15 plus. Made in China. Of course it was. Okay, so partial transformation dealy there, just flight mode there. This is not the one with the flight stand. I thought I actually got the one with the flight stand, but unfortunately I did not get the one with the flight stand. That kind of sucks. Press down linkage mechanism. I can't read. What the? Okay, that's interesting. I want to try to make this pose happen. So that's it for the box. And of course, I never know where to put my hands. I got wires in my way here. Using a new microphone. So either way, we do get the normal packaging of stuff here. Let's open it up and see, because this is a new one, let's see if there's anything new involved. I'm gonna go ahead and say new, but we do. Whoa, hey, here's your little instruction piece of paper on how to fold the clear plastic bit here, which I don't use, so it doesn't matter. And we do have his character card, Havok, BB-39. Nice image of him flying there. And yes, I did see the new Mega Dio version that looks very much like the Eva Godzilla. But either way, let's see. You got very low defense, spelled wrong again. Strength, courage is more up there, speed and intelligence, but otherwise. Okay, so Havok is a disaster, says every commanding officer with bitter experience. This Knight of the Sky never follows the rule of engagement, never even cares about the IFF tone when bombing ground targets. He dives with fully loaded bomb bay and leaves wrecks of friendly and foe behind. He should be sent to court-martial. An officer says, seriously. So, very interesting to have the whole backstory. Oh, wow, this catalog is, like, thick. It looks like the same one we always get, but for some reason it feels really thick for some reason. Okay, definitely the same one we tend to get. Dang it. I can't. There we go. Maybe it's just heavier paper. Yeah, I don't see anybody new. I still want the Helldiver heavy armor and the Dio heavy armor, or Dio heavy armor. Do need to get Jawbreaker and Thrashhard. They're on the list. The alternate version of Stargazer. I need to get that too. Let's see, anything new on the back? We got Banger, Rhinoceros, and Hippo. That's just funny that I actually just called them that. Glacier Emperor. Okay, so this is that one Chime Long box set. I always forget that. There's the Black and Gold Dragon. I wish I had. I don't have. Probably will never have. Makes me sad. So I do need to get the other Mega Box combiner, the Jet one. I think it'll be fun. There's also the Gorilla or Monkey Bot combiner thing. Need to get that too. Down the line. I need to move my chair without hitting the tripod. I don't know if I can. There we go. So, behind the scenes, guys. All right, so there we go. We got a box. Move the camera a little bit here to look down upon the box. So, we got our nice box charger. As usual, nice, you know, essentially perfectly clear. And then the sides are slightly foggy. Is what it is. I literally have 30 of those or so. And here we have Havok and his nice Buxamudo. And for size reference, there's a Wally. He's roughly 2 or so inch square. I stressed the 2 or so. And there will be a Taro video on how to get him into box mode. Will either come out before or after the review, not sure. Probably before, but I don't know for sure. I like the details that you get to see here. So you get some nice gray and orange, really fine painting. You know, a lot of tampo work there. Nice translucent blue part here. Looks really good. Small dot work. It's very good. Very good. I can't talk. All the white work here with the little orange dots on the translucent looks very nice. Very, very nice. Big metal pins here. Looks good. This whole section here looks a little bit bland, and I believe this right here is where the stand would plug in if I did get the stand. Little sad I didn't. And I believe this is the symbol for the dino faction, if I remember correctly. Like, all the dinosaurs tend to have that kind of look on them. And unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of my 5.2 toy stuff out right now. It's all kind of in storage, so I'm not going to be able to compare until the next one. And of course, I did just get a couple more in. All right, so let's figure out the proper way to transform him out of box mode. Let's start at least by unplugging these little translucent bits here. I got a couple small pegs there that go into holes there. Go ahead and straighten out these little claw guys here. I think we're going to need to unplug that. Do I have a spudger nearby? I think I do. I don't know if I'll need a spudger, but we'll see. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab the wing. And we're going to pull out and around. Well, not around, but out and away. You got a hole there. You got a post. And a tab slot. And there's something else. I think that might be it. There's another thing that was originally, I thought, holding it together. Either way. So pull that apart. Do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of give it a little wiggle until it comes out. And then this will just sort of flop apart. Just let it. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anybody. And then these guys need to come off, and they're plugged in here. So go ahead and lift up there and unplug from here. So pick that up, unplug from there, and just take that off. So again, unplug there, unplug from there. And we're making progress. Set these aside. Those are weapons. And now we've just got kind of floppy arms here. What direction am I looking here? Okay. So for this, rotate here so that this is facing back. And then use this one and rotate it that way. So the wing makes anatomical sense. Go ahead and grab this and extend it out. You know, however you like. I mean, you can do a lot of things with this, but if you want the maximum amount of like bird mode, you can do that. I think you could technically... Can you unplug that? I don't think so. Okay, either way. Flip out as far as you can go. Straighten that out. Rotate. Straighten out. Rotate. So the wings are basically set. Come back here. Grab this and pop it up. And you've got this whole section here. Go ahead and pull out and flip it 180. Like so. We're going to come up to the front. We're going to unplug these from these posts. Actually, unplugging that now might have been a bad plan. Either way, go ahead and you're going to want to pull forward on this until it pops out. It actually doesn't matter if the tail's there or not, I guess, because it's on a spring. Turn it sideways just for clearance sake. So you got the whole head and neck assembly tucked away in here. Just trying to grab something. There we go. Go ahead and pull everybody up and out like so. Like he's stretching. And then there's a clear translucent filler bit right there. Go ahead and bring this back up, peg that in, and just tuck this down like that, I believe is what we're meant to do. At least that's what the instructions showed. I could be wrong. I guess it just depends, because I think sometimes you could have that laying flat. Like if you don't extend this particular part that now tucks up under the neck, that will give you a lot more neck movement if you're keen on it. All right, so we're not done. Go ahead and flip this around. Close that down. And, crap, the legs. Hold on, we gotta get the legs out of the way first. All right, pull the leg out, swing it around. Can you tell I haven't done this? Out and down. Luckily, it's an easy transformation. And then close this in, peg that in. And these we want to pull forward like so. And then as for this, we want to bring this in, push down, and slide forward. And that will lock the wings in place and kind of a flight stance. For the feet, come down here, straighten that out, and flatten out the feetums. Knee down, foot down, and just kind of, there's a lot of leg you can use here, realistically. I never bothered really to use that much of it, but I am now. Okay, I think we are good, essentially. The other thing is, oh, let's fix the claws. So tilt the claws forward, and he does have a thumb claw, as it were. You can flip that up. So flip, up, claw kind of thing. And I think that's good. I think that is our bird boy basically transformed up. So we can get him to stand proper. Should be able to. There we go. I know, he's not really meant to stand on his legs like that, but it is what it is. As for these parts, they can be either a cannon or a blade, just depending. So if you want to look cool, you're going to extend the blade out. Nice little translucent part here. And you can plug them in any of the holes that you like this. Yeah, that's one of the ways that is shown. In box, it comes with these more like in a gun mode plugged in here, which I thought was interesting, to say the least. So it looks more like back cannons, and then, you know, with the ability for this to move. I think it's kind of cool. Let's see here. It doesn't. What was that shot where it has it like attached to the wing? That was an interesting one. I don't know how they're doing that in particular, so let's close that up. I don't know if it's that tab. How are they doing that? Like, because it shows it kind of without this. We have this hole here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Well, you can definitely plug in there. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll consult the instructions and find out. Either way, let's go ahead and pull the weapons off for now. And I'll figure that out in a second, because that's interesting, to say the least. So either way, you get the full wings here. Nice translucent bit. Looks really good. Does have the hollow thing going on, but that's designed on purpose. Actually, very much like a Zord, or Zoid, I should say. Sorry. There's a Zoid figure that looks very much like this. Terra Bomber or something like that. I forget exactly, but actually that really does make sense design-wise. Basically, after a Zoid. All right, so head sculpt. He does have translucent eyes. For all the good that does, translucent little part there. The beak does open, which is cool. And got, like, I guess missiles or something inside there. I'm not sure. Neck does go up and down, and it's on a ball joint, so it can move a little bit, get a little bit of a flight face, and of course, you know, like I said, you know, it can bring the feetums back, and bring the legs back for more flying modes like that, and then you can utilize the wingies. So it looks more like he's flying, which is cool. This is where the flight stand would be very, very nice. And as I was saying about the neck thing here, let's see if I can pull this back out. I might got stuck by now. Out of the box, it came like this, and that gives you a bit more neck movement. But I see why they get away from just having the flat front and give it that little bit more of that curved appeal, as it were, the curb appeal, because you can really get the neck back and fly in this way. So, I mean, I think it's a preference thing. I don't know if it really matters, if I'm honest. This back end moves a bit. You got this here. That is a peg, so I don't know if you can pull this out. You might could. One cool thing, this is what I was getting to in the thing. So like we saw earlier, that was springy. Let's see here. I want to make sure it's back far enough. Reel, flapping, action. How long till that breaks, huh? All right, so push in, lock into place again. So looks good. I like it. I want to see, how do we get into that walking around mode? That looks cool. Okay, so this the fist, as it were, can't rotate on its own. I'm gonna guess you can't do it locked in. Yeah. So this has to be facing down. Something. I'm not sure. We need to look at the picture itself. You know. No, that wouldn't make sense. Forward, sideways. Like that? I don't know. Hold on. Let me set it down. Let's see if there's instructions for this. Okay, so that's that. Yep. Okay, so that's that makes the wings flap. Don't get your fingers caught underneath that, I guess, is what it's saying there. Okay, so this is working under the assumption that you put the things there. And by the way, the legs actually have more ability to move around. Nose is running. I apologize. Okay. And he's also one that does seem like he might have a secret mode, because there's a lot of holes and plugs and stuff like that that do seem like they could go other places. Okay, so let's see if we can't replicate this. I don't understand how they get this completely clean without the rest of it. I'm confused by that. Okay, so it's got these is like wingtips almost, and it's like this hanging off the tip of that. That doesn't make sense. Okay, hold on. So these are up. Head is up. Okay, let's do the chest like the normal way. I like the other way. Flip that up. Okay, push that back like that. All right, so these are up. I'm trying to see by. Okay, those are up. Okay, rotated. These things are forward. I'm trying to look at it. So these are. This part is forward. That part is down. These are up. Triangle wise this way. Okay, so he's like crawling like this. I see what's up. Okay, but I still don't understand. I guess they have to be doing that where this is essentially straight. Okay, but how does this attach? Because it's like this. There's no connection there, so that doesn't make sense. Like that, there's no way that I can see that connects at all to that. Is it vertical? Oh, it's vertical. It's like this. They have it plugged in like this, I think. But that's sticking out like a lot. Oh, I bet it's this. I bet it's this part. Hold on. Like, yeah, there it is. Okay. I see it now. So if we turn that, kind of make it like this, I think is what's going on. Kind of. Makes sense. Actually, it has it rotated up like that. Is really what's happening. Okay. So interesting. Interesting to say the least. Let's bring this down a little bit more. So he's crawling around like this. What are his feet doing? The feet have to be... I don't even know. I don't even know how the feet would have to be for him to be crawling. Something like that, I would guess. All right, let's see if we can replicate it on this side real quick. So down like this. Actually, I had the shape right earlier. Claws, kind of like that. Flip out the blade tip like so, and then plug that into there. Rotate up just to give it a little bit more wingtip, as it were. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. Let's open his mouth. All right. That's cool. A little different. I could not for the life of me figure that one out. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. How would you do this? Interesting also, like with this, I kind of wish this would swing out a little bit further, because like the wings themselves don't really want to do much, if I'm honest. I guess you want to consider these like thrusters, like he's a jet, like he's back and cooling off or something. Oh, okay, yeah, if I actually get the wing arm under him. That's neat. And this is sort of holding him up. But yeah, the back legs are just completely useless in this. Just sort of flatten them out. It's pretty neat. I do know there's a different type of thing that looks a lot more like Rodan. It's in a similar vein to this guy. Probably pick that one up sometime soon. I know other people have already gotten it. But you know what? I don't have the kind of budget that allows for me to grab everything day one anymore. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This is a neat one. I'm not going to lie. I really wish I had the flight stand, though. I wish they would sell it separately. But, I mean, he's got weapon holes here, here, here. You know, different plugs all over the place. So if you really wanted to arm this guy up with a lot more of the, like, para weapons or something like that, you definitely could. You know, pretty cool. And also, these are clips here, so something could clip on. Not sure what. Something from Megadio, maybe? I'm not sure. Still, very cool new figure from 5-2 Toys. Sorry. Very phlegmy today. It is what it is. But guys, that's going to be it. Make sure you go check out the rest of the 5-2 Toys reviews. There's a whole bunch of them between the two different channels. And yeah, if you like it, I picked this one up at Big Bad Toy Store, but they're available in a lot of other places. Especially if you're overseas, where you can really get them without having to wait too long. But guys, that's going to be it. I will catch you on the next one. Remember, as always, keep on flying.